Hello, welcome. We're here with some more Spyro 3. This part, we're about to do the final few levels of the game, starting with Dynamines. But now lock the door! Because this far into the game, I am not redoing anything. I'm not replaying the whole fucking game for this playthrough at this point. Alright, Dynamines. My dog's being a butt. I forgot how long these load times are, goddamn. Yeah, at this point, this late into the playthrough, there's virtually no reason to reset the whole thing. If the recording fucks up. So yeah, we're basically in do or die mode by this point. And here we are. Alright. First up, over here. Damn. Damn the man. Alright, that's our first egg. Oh fuck. There we go. Cowboy dinosaurs. You can believe it. Of course, since the dinosaurs here are way too big to be taken down normally.
I came in here to check on my prisoner only to find out he somehow got away again. Then when I came in to look around for clues, one of them rowdy dinosaurs went and locked me in. Now they're out there causing all sorts of trouble and there's not a thing I can do about it.
Oh, supposed to be you. Alrighty. Now the dinosaurs are considered big enemies, so ramming into them will do absolutely nothing. The green ones fire the guns, while the blue ones throw TNT. Alrighty then, where the hell am I? Okay, Sparks grab the gun. But yeah, try not to fall off. Those gems. Ah. Yeah, the Styracosaurus looking. Ah, damn it. Yeah, the Styracosaurus looking ones are on mounted turrets. There we go. Alright. Going in. Yep, by this point we are committed. Jesus Christ, there's nothing else going on out there. I am not gonna try to pronounce that. Is it like Romy or Rami? I don't know what the hell I pronounce that. Sea dinos. Dick. Fuck you. Alrighty. Dick. Luckily, Dynamite is one of the less stressful levels out of all of them, I would argue. Fuck you. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, since the Shiracos are on turrets, they technically count as enemies with metal. So, you ram right into them. Oh, for fuck's sake! As soon as I said that it's one of the less stressful full levels to 100%, that happens. Yeah, I am going to be fucking... Fuck you, prick. Hey, an extra life. Oh my fucking god. There we go. Sparks, grab the fucking gem. So, remember that egg from all the way back in the beginning? And I do mean all the way back. Well,
one of them dinosaurs threw an egg down this flooded mine shaft. Tried to get it back for you, but I ain't such a strong swimmer. Ow!
yeah, we have a repeat of the egg from before. Except, now we have more shit to avoid. In the form of TNT, enemies, and falling debris. Bitch. Fuck you.
That was mighty fine swimming, young dragon.
And there we go. Elliot. Yep, we got the trio. John, Elliot, and Matt. There we go. Over here. Come on in, it's laser time.
sheriff promised me I could be a deputy. So I'm off to help clear out all the dinosaurs.
If you just calm down for a second and stop all that whooping and hollering, I can tell you what's going on. The Bailey gang are holed up in them buildings over there. You're gonna have to go in there and flush them out.
Darn tootin'. Yeah, we have an on-rail shooter segment. Just hold down the trigger and don't let it go if you're playing the reignited version. If you're playing the original, then you're hosed. Well, alternative, they would say just hold down the, I think it's the circle button on PlayStation, and just don't let it go. Me and my big fucking mouth. There's the skill point for a secret dino, which doubles as a full heal. So yeah, if you like Time Crisis or House of the Dead, that's basically what this segment is. Yeah, you shoot the red dino, and that's a skill point. It also doubles as a full heal. And now shoot the dinos in the nads. And there we go.
I don't know why the Bailey gang was trying so hard to steal this egg. That's not like them at all. I reckon someone must have put them up to it.
Sharon, do you think? But we're not done here. Or there's still some gems here. I don't think the dinos drop any gems in this particular segment here. But yeah, I'd recommend shooting the red dino. Now, if you're low on health, since not just it's that a skill point, which means extra life, but also so it serves as a full heal. And you're gonna need all the health you can get. There's also secret egg, Sergio. Hello, Sergio. Alrighty. Where are them gems? Over here. Yeah, one of the perks of playing the reignited version with the reignited controls is that you have access to the trigger buttons. Which means for characters like Agent 9, you can just push the right trigger instead of pressing the B button. I know I keep using like Xbox terminology to here because that's the version I'm playing. Alright. Alrighty. And with that, that's all the gems.
Well, I'll be, so that's how my prisoners keep escaping. Here, take this dinosaur egg away before it hatches and causes more trouble. I think it must have been the runt of the litter, though.
Kiki. Think we'll find our delivery service. I think I've never seen that movie. Kiki's delivery service.
That's the cutest looking dinosaur I've ever seen.
And with that, that is Dynamite. Before we leave, fill up. Now, before we fight the Sorceress, we might want to consider getting one thing out of the way. That being the final flying level. Oh my lordy. Yeah, my phone is going off. Alrighty. Yeah. So before we fight the Sorceress, yeah, just making sure. Let's get the flying level out of the way. The final flying level, thankfully. Harbor Speedway. Yeah, like I said, you don't really need to 100% this game in order to beat it. Like, so long as you have 100 eggs by the end of the game, you don't really need to 100% it. And you can easily get 100 eggs by like 100%ing each of the regular levels. So yeah, this is, well, considered the hardest of the flying levels. Frankly, I think they're all hard because fuck the flying levels. But yeah, starting up, time trial. Seagulls, archers, lobsters, fish. Boom. 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 That is where Hunter is. So we're gonna have to go there later. Hi. I used my infinite fireballs already. And there we go. Yep, that's all of them. That's time attack. Now, let's see what Hunter wants. There he is.
Where do these flying sheep saucers keep coming from? I just saw another one grab an egg and fly off. This one's super fast, but his saucer is damaged and it's leaving smoke rings. I think I can keep up with them as long as I can make it through those rings. I'm gonna chase him down. I'll be right back.
Get going. Get going, kitty. Alright, so for this one, you have to go through the smoke rings. Ah, fuck.
Where do these
Yes.
flying saucers keep coming from? I'm gonna chase them.
Yeah, that one always, like, fucks me up, because it's like, you have to make such a sharp turn. So, yeah. But yes, a big reason why I frequently go quiet in these is because, otherwise the LP curse is gonna kick in. There we go. Just keep following this extraterrestrial. This extraterrestrial sheep. And there goes the space sheep.
Yes! That was close. The egg popped out just before the saucer crash landed.
Sarah. Damn. Kobe! That hurts. Yeah, that meme has aged like milk. Considering, if you know, you know. Anyway, let's race the blue-footed boobies, which are indeed a bird species that exists. All the green checkpoint rings. Blue star speed boost. Red stars are missiles. Alright. So it begins. Now for the real hard part. The race. Weirdly enough, despite the fact that they're supposed to be blue-footed boobies, their feet aren't boiled in this game. They just reuse the seagull model for some reason. Because the missile's not worth it. So. To that I say. Boost the boots! By the way, if you're thinking you can go faster by using the supercharge, the answer is no. No, the supercharge in this will actually ironically enough slow you down. Oof. There we go. Well, we're not in the clear. Nowhere near are we in the clear. Not until we make it to the finish line. Oof. There we go. Oh, that's it. First fucking try, goddamn. The fucking final flying level is done. Fuck every single one of them. Hi, Jesse. Which challenge would you like to play? None. I'm fucking out of here. Finally, that's all the flying levels. That just leaves one more thing to do. All that we're missing is to fight the Sorceress. So let's do that. As soon as the game loads, because fuck me, the load times are long. Ah, my neck. There we go. Alright. Final boss time. Sorceress's lair. One last head count. I know where the last few gems are. But let's fight the Sorceress. Here we go.
Time to kick the Sorceress' butt!
Kicking ass and taking names. So, for this boss battle, tanks will drop. The objective. Actually, no, the turrets to start off with. Yeah, first phase is turrets will drop. I believe tanks are the second phase. Yep. Yep. Second phase. Tanks. Deck. Stay still, bitch. Alright. that's the second phase done. Final phase is UFO. And holy shit, the UFO controls suck dick. Since the UFO controls run on the same control schemes as the flying levels, holy shit, the meow. Meow. Oh yeah, and the UFOs also have a wide turning radius. So don't expect to use it efficiently. Basically what you want to do is hit the Sorceress once with it. And then GTFO out of there. Alright, one more hit. Fuck off. And there she goes. Get in the fucking lava. Oh! There's the last egg. George. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Spyro, you just defeated the Sorceress, rescued the dragons, and restored freedom to the lost dragon worlds. What you plan to do next? Perhaps a nice vacation in Dragon Shores?
You're a real comedian sometimes, Bentley.
You know, I still have to find the rest of the dragon eggs. Plus,
Hunter
seems to have disappeared again, so I should go make sure he's not in more trouble. You haven't seen him, have you?
What? Me? Oh, no. If I do happen to encounter him, I will most certainly inform you immediately.
Sus.
It's a funny thing, Spyro. I adjusted Avalar's portal to take me to the dragon worlds, but somehow I ended up here. Maybe my coordinate tables are out of date. Yeah, by 1,000 years. That would explain why the book was so cheap.
So now that you're done saving the world again, are you going to visit me in Avalar?
Sure, Laura, but I still have to find the rest of the eggs. Well, Hunter's disappeared again. Hunter?
No, just sneak off with me.
Agent 9, isn't that a Rhinoc over in those bushes?
You want a piece of me? Rhinoc boy. Hey, Laser Punk, come on now.
I'm sure Hunter is in good hands. I'm sure he will turn up soon. Promise you'll come visit Avalar soon, okay?
Now, how many times have I told you not to take that loose?
It was Billy's idea. Yeah.
Is that true, Billy? Hold that, Billy. Spyro, great to see ya.
Hi, Sheila. I've been looking for Hunter all day. Have you seen him?
Sorry, Spyro. Hunter made me promise not to tell you where they went.
They...
You didn't hear anything from me.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Yep, Hunter's a furry. Hunter's a furry confirmed.
It's a sad sight, Sparks. Another noble warrior falls victim to the plague of love. Just look away. Well, I guess we'll have to find the rest of the eggs by ourselves.
way ahead of you.
Come on, Spyro. Take a little break. Let's watch the show.
And that's Spyro 3. So, I don't know if I should save my thoughts on Spyro 3 for after I do the post game, which will be what the next part is dedicated to, since there's still one more dragon egg we need to get. As well as a certain Earth sign we need to pay a visit to. But I guess while the credits roll, I guess I could discuss my thoughts on the Spyro Reignited trilogy as a whole. I think as a whole, the Reignited trilogy is a phenomenal collection, and I would argue is the definitive way of playing the Spyro trilogy. If you had to play one version of the Spyro trilogy, I'd recommend making it the Reignited version. It's pretty much an improvement over the originals in every way, and I say this as somebody who's never played the originals. So, somebody who has played the originals likely would have more to say than I do. But even outside of comparing it to the originals, just on its own, it's a solid 3D platformer overall. Without a doubt. So yeah, this is one of those that I would definitely give a recommend, without a doubt. Whether it be you're looking for a platformer to enjoy, or if you just really like dragons, this is definitely one worth recommending. Plus, it's 3 games in 1, so there's that. Speaking of, in terms of the individual games themselves, Spyro the Dragon, and despite the fact that it was obviously the first entry in the series, you can definitely tell that there's a lot of the jank elements that Insomniac was trying to figure out when developing Spyro the Dragon. And while some of the jankiness from the originals is in here, things are definitely more refined here in this version of Spyro 1 than they are with the original. Despite that, the originals are... Yet, despite the fact that Spyro the Dragon, both the original and Reignited version, lack some of the mechanics from Spyro 2 onwards, I found Spyro the Dragon... What the hell? I find that Spyro the Dragon is still more than playable. You just gotta keep in mind that Spyro doesn't have certain, features that he would gain in the later entries. Spyro 2, I think, is the best of the trilogy overall, especially considering New Game Plus as being, and the Infinite Fireballs being your reward for 100% completion, making repeat playthroughs much more of a breeze. But even that aside, I found myself enjoying Spyro 2 the most out of the trilogy. Sure, it gave me a lot of shit in certain areas. Cough, cough, gulp. I still found myself enjoying Spyro 2 quite a bit, to the point where if I'm gonna 100% any of the Spyro games in the trilogy, it's likely gonna be Spyro 2. That just leaves Spyro 3. I've made it clear? What the hell? I've made it clear in the beginning of the playthrough that Spyro 3 is my least favorite of the trilogy. When it comes to 100% completion. When you're just going from beginning to end with Spyro 3, it's just like Spyro 1 and 2. It's a solid 3D platformer overall. No real complaints on that front when you're just going from beginning to end, not giving a flying fuck about 100%. The issue lies when you are indeed going for 100% completion. When you are going for 100% completion, that's where I think Spyro 3 sort of falls apart. As I find that Spyro 3 just ends up being Spyro 2, but with a bunch of extra gimmicks. And I'm actually curious about how many people feel the same way I do, or at the very least similar, when it comes to preferring Spyro 2 over Spyro 3. Because, like, the thing about Spyro 2 is that Spyro 2 is more consistent compared to 3. Like, the multiple playable characters is fine, is all. Well, the issue lies when it comes to the addition of the races is for, like, the flying levels, if the fucking time attack thing wasn't already a pain in the ass enough. As well as the fact that the skateboarding sections just fucking suck. I don't know whose idea it was to incorporate skateboarding into Spyro 3, but that is... pretend you didn't see that. But, like... But, like, aside from... Like, I definitely think that had gameplay been more consistent with Spyro 3, I'd be totally singing Spyro 3's praises to hell and back. But it's like... And this is something I've noticed when it comes to these kind of platformers. I find myself preferring the second entry more than the most out of the trilogy. Like, to use other 3D platformers as a comparison, like Sonic Adventure 2 is my favorite, like, Sonic game overall for obvious reasons, even though I don't think that counts as a trilogy. If we're going from Sonic Adventure 2 to Sonic Heroes, I don't think that counts as a trilogy, since I don't think Sonic Heroes counts as Sonic Adventure. There's Insomniac. Look at them. Look at all those people. Look at them pouring their heart and soul into this shit. Phenomenal. Like, I prefer Tie 2 over Tie 3, Crash 2 over Crash 3. It is something I've noticed. Like I said, how I feel towards Spyro 3 aside, I don't think that is enough to bog down the rest of the trilogy. The rest of the trilogy is still phenomenal overall, issues with Spyro 3 aside. And yeah, this is definitely one of those games the Reignited trilogy is one of those games I frequently go back to. Even if I only go back to Spyro the Dragon and Spyro 2, and not so much Spyro 3. But hey, 2 out of 3 ain't too bad. Especially when those two games are absolutely solid in their own right. And frankly, playing this just makes me wish there were more dragon games out there, like games where you can play as a dragon. Because aside from, like, like this, aside from like Spyro, Breath of Fire, and Shining Resonance Refrain, as well as Battle of Giants Dragons, there's not a whole lot of Dragon. I cannot speak today, goddamn. There's not a whole lot of dragon games that exist out there. The less we talk about survival games, the better. But yeah. Luckily, it seems like I'm not the only one with this sentiment, since there are a few indie titles in the works that do feature dragons that you can play as in the works, at least if you look hard enough in the indie scene. So, that's nice at least. But yeah. As for the subject of Spyro 4, if and or when Spyro 4 is released, whether or not I'd do a playthrough of it depends on if Spyro 4 even comes to existence at all. And as much as I would like to tackle the rest of the Spyro series, like, well, I could use an emulator for like the Spyro games released on the GameCube. I could do that. But for some of the later entries, I'd rather record them on original hardware rather than through emulation. Like, for example, right here. I am recording this directly from my Xbox as we speak. I got the capture card right here. But yeah. So, I guess next time on Spyro 3, we're going to do a bit of cleanup, if you will. Get the last remaining gems, the last egg, and have a talk with a certain bear. As for what's going to come after Spyro 3, I've been thinking about it a lot lately, and I've decided that the next playthrough after Spyro 3 is going to be a redo of an older playthrough. A playthrough I have done before. That playthrough being Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. I originally recorded that playthrough back in like 2016, 17-ish. I don't remember. Back when I was still in school. Of course, haven't since graduated since then. And I think if I were to do a Cyber Sleuth playthrough now, like, it would definitely turn out better than the original did. So that's going to be the next playthrough after Spyro 3, but we'll get there when we get there. As for the version of Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth I will be tackling is the version that I own for the Switch. That being the Complete Edition. Since I can just move my Switch to my computer and then plug the HDMI cord the Switch comes with to my computer and then plug that to the capture card. Theoretically, at least. I don't know how it's actually going to turn out, which has me worried. But hey, we're just gonna have to wait and see. But yeah, I guess while the credits are still rolling, I could discuss how I'm gonna approach the Cyber Sleuth redo, So, for the Cyber Sleuth redo, here's how I'm going to approach it. Any Digimon I use in the Cyber Sleuth read, since I'm playing it through the Complete Edition, any Digimon I use in Cyber Sleuth, like, depending on what my team party composition is by the endgame, I will not be using that same team for Hacker's Memory. So yeah. So that's how it's going to work. So, for example, if I use Agumon, for example, in Cyber Sleuth, which is a guarantee, and I take the Wargreymon and eventually Omnimon path with that Agumon for Hacker's Memory, for Hacker's Memory, I will not be taking that path if I use Agumon again, which I will be doing. Yes, Agumon will be in both Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory playthroughs for obvious reasons. Yeah, Hacker's Memory is another reason why I wanted to redo the Cyber Sleuth playthrough. So there's that. As for what my overall party composition for Cyber Sleuth is going to be, well, that's going to be for when I actually get to doing the Cyber Sleuth redo, which I actually have a fitting name for it, since it's not every day you see someone redo an older playthrough. It's not every day that happens. But Cyber Sleuth is one of those instances where I definitely think it could use an update. But yeah, if you enjoyed this part of Spyro 3, feel free to like and subscribe. While you're at it, check out my non-gaming stuff over on Tumblr and Blue Sky. So, till then, see you all in the next part of Spyro 3. And there's the crew. So, see you all next time. Bye. Let this load before we call it apart. Hey, one less load before we have to call this apart, because of course